Alright, so this is last week's, or this week's, not last week's, okay? It's still this week. Tomorrow it'll be last week's. KMS final release and update of the Aran and Shade rework, Flowers Blooming in the Moonlight. Amazing. It's the first patch of the summer update milestone that we talked about with the big, you know, the big screen with all of the stuff that was getting released, right? The big roadmap, essentially, for 6 months, and not just 3 months this time. So a lot of information there with the new areas, with the limbo, you know, the new boss, with the new drops, all of that stuff. And so this is the first part. There's a little introduction here, because I know there's many who might have heard that Steve and Kobe account issues. Free Steve and Kobe. Well, I'm lucky enough to still be able to play, depending on what response they get. That might change. I'm no longer able to play the game with my friends. Sorry. It would have a huge effect. I can still read. Okay, hang on. Just still. If I'm no longer able to play the game with my friends, it really would have a huge effect on my motivation going forward, and I may choose to quit as well. And if I do that, I think I would probably no longer be doing any of this either, making these updates. That'll be the end of an era, because Max has been doing this forever. Make sure to support him on Patreon so he never stops, okay? I feel really weird to continue to translate update for a version that I would not be playing. Nothing confirmed either way yet, but I just want to share my brief thoughts for now. I think that's understandable. Again, Free Kobe and Steve, I hope they get some kind of communication somehow to get their accounts back or something, because it's just ridiculous. So yeah, we'll go through over the visuals of the skills real quick. With the changes, I do want to check out the animation though here. Can I boost this?
할아버지는 인근에서 이름난 전사였고 항상 대가 없이 누군가를 돕고 상처투성이가 되어 돌아오곤 했다.
Oh, dude, listen to the code.
아이는 궁금했다.
왜 그렇게까지 사람들을 돕는 걸까?
Lift it.
어린 시절부터 제 몸만한 포람을 장난감으로
Yeah, back to
가지고
back battling.
어느덧
Wow.
할아버지보다
Epic battle.
몬스터를 없애는 전사로 자랐고 그 질문을 채 묻기도 전 할아버지가 돌아가셨다. 몬스터와 전투 중
Oh no, he ditched.
할아버지가 떠나는 날 수많은 사람이 아이의 집을 빼곡히 채웠다.
영감님 덕분에 이렇게 살아남았는 건 절대 잊지 않겠습니다.
Anyone getting the
이제부터 몬스터들이 밀려 내려온다던데 우리와 함께
Kimetsu no Yaiba vibes a little bit?
이럴 때일수록
From like the art and the environment and the era that it's like set in?
그제서야 아이는 할아버지가 왜 그렇게 사람들을 도왔는지 알 것 같았다.
No eyes gang? Yeah, they're insignificant so they don't get eyes.
누군가를 향한 그리움과 후회가
They're extra characters.
힘이 될 수 있다는 것도.
여러분은 안전한 곳으로 떠나세요. 전 조금이라도 제가 도움이 될 만한 곳으로 가고 싶어요.
그리고 아이는 북쪽을 향했다. 할아버지에게 배운 대로. 작은 마을의 영웅이던 이 아이가 어느 훗날 메이플 월드의 영웅이 될 것이라는 사실은 이때까지 그 누구도 알지 못했다. 시련을 딛고 피어난 영웅의 푸른 봄. 개바 워리언.
Wow, amazing. Beautiful new character selects and character icons. So we saw all of the skills already in 1 and 2. I guess, I don't know if there is some more in-depth info available already about how Korea is feeling about the reworks. From what I understand, people were pretty... The crowd goes mild, kinda, versus not liking it at all. A little, like in between there. Making quite some people a little bit hesitant to ask for reworks now of their class, because apparently things could get worse. When sometimes people might think like, well, you know, We have a lot of issues. Could only get better. Additional 400, additional 650. Is that what we get now? I don't remember those numbers exactly. I imagine that's exactly the same, but... oh yeah, and then 900 for the last one, yeah. If we get to level 3. Extra 250. Extra 250. New ass animations. And with the combo... Visual change. Basically bringing in the Beyonder immediately in second job. Yeah, with the turtle now instead of... No, the Fenrir comes in later. The turtle is instead of... Well, it starts with 1 and then builds up. Frozen ground. New summon. Judgment animation. Adrenaline. Oh yeah, here's the bird, yeah. So turtle and the bird. Hunter's targeting. Looking quite different. Facial person was the bind, I believe. Yeah. Bind is now separate from the 5th job skill. So you could just use that for damage without, you know, feeling bad about resetting the bind timer or something on a boss. And then we got the dragon. Dragon coming in. Hyper's looking a bit different, but I think, if I'm not mistaken... Oh yeah, Frozen Ground was switched out. Or switched in, I should say. For whatever was in there before. Was it Swing Studies or something? Hyper skills. Oh, the swings, yeah. Okay. Oh. Bro, why did they do that? Maha's Grace, Hyper Boost, and Last Stand. So that's the new Hyper Boosty skill. 5 strike, 5 strikes, 7 strikes. Whole lot of damage. But not enough apparently. 30-second cooldown. But it's like 1 use per, yeah, per Hyper Awakening mode. So that's another Awakening level above Awakening. For another special skill. 5th job, Brandish Maha. The White Tiger instead of the Fenrir. Which is already Hoyoung as well, so it's a little... I don't know if they're... A little bit more overlap there maybe than they intended. Blizzard stacks. Okay. Then Adrenaline Surge. With a giant snowstorm for 6 seconds. Hyper Awakening's duration increased. Yeah, so that's when you can be in the Super Duper Awakening even longer. In the... What is it? The Super Instinct... Hyper Instinct. What is the equivalent? Some 5th job. No changes to cover that up. Or to cover the changes, I should say. The skill looks kind of bad, I feel like. Considering you have like these skill animations going on. You got like this turtle with everything. You got the bird with the giant ass beams. You got the dragon with the energy ball. And then you've got... And then you've got this very crudely drawn Maha. Just like slap. I don't know. I don't know if you have any errands. Where Kyle? Yeah, where are the errands? That's the full Beyonder. Additional 100 crit, 30 IED. I feel like that's pretty similar to... How can he slap? I don't know. In the circular motion, by the looks of it. It's all on the wrist. Swish and flick. Wingardium Leviosa. Booster sent hunters targeting 6. Invincible up to 2 seconds. Big damage boy. End game origin skill. I think we saw the effect already before, right? Basically cast the entire world in like an ice age. Just from the axe hitting the earth somewhere. Or the polar, I'm sorry. Boost Endurance Surge Enhancement. Boost, 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 boost. Pretty straightforward. Story changes. I think this is all what we had in the test server as well. And then new quests. Quest changes. Following maps have been changed to fit the recommended resolution. Wow, amazing. Okay, then we have the Shade Remaster. Crazy. I just made a Shade recently. I guess a new look, but a lot of this looks very similar. Oh! And another animation.
소년에겐 처음부터 이름이 없었다. 부모가 그를 팔았는지 아니면 피치 못할 사정으로 인해 헤어진 것인지 알 수 없었다. 소년은 떠돌이 용병단의 잔심부름꾼이었고
No eyes?
밥을 굶거나 얻어맞지 않기 위해선 그저 묵묵히 이름 없는
There's no eye in team, guys. These are the
흰머리
heroes.
꼬마로 남아야만 했다.
The biggest team.
용병단에서
No time for
지내던
eyes.
소년은 수많은 죽음을 보았다. 용병단에서 죽음은 너무나 평범한 일이었고 바로 어제까지 함께 밥을 먹고 잠을 자던 사이였다 해도 묘비에 이름을 새겨주는 일도 그들의
boy.
죽음을 기려주는
Also
일도
Dedge.
없었다.
Man, a lot of loss and
사라지는
melting snow.
허무한 죽음,
Wait, why did the snow melt like that?
허무한 삶이었다.
Is this Monad coming back?
딱히 지키고 싶은 행복한 삶은 아니었지만 그렇게
Dude, it's just a golem.
사라지고 싶지는 않았다.
뭐? 설마 저 녀석 혼자 살아남은 거야? 이럴 수가. 치.
용병단에서 마주한
Why is he using a sword? What the
위험한
hell?
전투,
He's cheating. Can't use the sword and knuckles?
동료들의 배신 앞에 의미 없는 목숨들이
Maple Oregon Trail? I don't think that's ever coming back.
쓰러지길 반복했다. 하지만 소녀는 번번이 살아남았다.
Ooh, he's edgy now.
무얼 해야 할지 알 수 없기에 정처 없이 전장을 떠돌았을 뿐. 그
윤월.
끝에서 삶의 의미를 찾을 거라군. 심지어 자신이 영웅이라 불리는 날이 올 것이라고는
The moon!
꿈에서도 상상한 적 없었다. 시련을 딛고 피어난 영웅의 푸른 봄. 개와 월요.
Wow. Epic. Job advancing, fox trotting, spirit bonding. From what I remember, a lot of the critical rate was moved around. You can turn on or off the little lady. Just like with playing Cannoneer with the monkey, I think it should be just mandatory to have it on at all time. Mega Punch, Flash Fist, Leap, Mark of Blessing, Cosmic Balance, pretty straightforward. All new animations, Ground Pound, that's why he's pounding the air. If it's called Ground Pound, shouldn't he pound the ground? Why is he pounding the air, bro? Fox Spirit, so they wanted to get way more foxes in there as a passive. This one, personally, I don't understand. Like right now, Shade has a bunch of different skills with the Imp where you can apply debuffs on bosses and you can like pull monsters near you, right? You can pull them from forward, from, I think from below you even, from above you. Like drag them down like this. But now, all of the imp attacks are like on one button, and then you have one button that selects which direction imp you want. So like if you want to pull them from the front and from the top, you have to like switch mode in between every single time. That's going to be completely unworkable. I don't know. I mean, Shades could tell me if it's even something that people really use other than just debuffing, but it just seems like unnecessarily convoluted now if you would want to use different forms of, yeah, like spin or the other ones, so I'm just not really sure about it. Backstep with 15% avoidability. Spirit Bond, which gives you 2 extra attack speed stages in this part of second job, right? Okay. So attack speed coming in pretty quickly. Damage, crit rate. Yeah, I wanted to make the crit rate also not as much reliant on the HP of the boss, right? Which it is now, where if it's, I think it's like if it's below 50% HP on the monsters, you gain like 50% crit rate or something. Which, cool, but that doesn't do anything because you have to have 100% crit rate the whole time, so that's just completely wasted. Shockwave punch, okay. See the huge shockwaves that come from the punch. Spirit Frenzy, very different now. We're kind of like an ether with portals with energy flowing between them. Bind. I think the bind is still the same thing. Like you just put it on the ground and if they walk into it they get bound, which I think... I don't know. I believe most Shades would probably want to see that skill not do that anymore and just be like an instant bind like every other one out there. But I guess you can technically miss. But then this one can also miss because the boss can teleport out of it, kind of thing. Oh. This... I understand why different binds do different things, but eventually most of the binds have become very, very similar. You know, like Cadena and Arc bind used to be different. Nightwalker bind used to be pretty different. But they... Eventually, it just makes more sense to have the standard design. Someone reminded me, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, that of Urda Nova used to be a ball, like a projectile that you would fire, and then it would hit the target, and then it would be bound. Like on single target, I totally forgot about that. Like, that used to be such aids as well. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure Shades in a remaster would have liked this skill to have been changed probably more than anything, but... If it's instant and ground, it would be cool. Yeah. That would be really cool. I agree. And then we got some edge in certain scenarios, yeah, where... Because I don't know now, if you put a bind like this on the ground, create a binding area for 10 seconds, and you kill the boss within the 10 seconds, and the new one can still spawn in it because of the area, right? I wonder if this is ever going to be relevant for any of the binds, like if the damage, the duration will be increased up to 100% on damage that Spirit Trap deals to the enemy. Are we ever going to get strong enough that that percentage is a worthwhile number? Because it has to deal with the percentage of the HP of the target, so... If it's ever going to go up significantly, it's only going to be on monsters where it's insignificant, right? It lingers for split. Right, that makes sense, So yeah, I'm not opposed to it lingering. I think that's a cool bonus, but the fact that you have to walk into it as the main target, that's kind of like the spooky one. I think an instant plus a linger, like Miria said, I think that could be really cool. Summon Guardian Spirit. It's a Ratatosker. Right? Ratatosker? Yeah, there he is. Not affected by cooldown reset. Rip. If you're hit by a fatal attack, consumes the buff. Instead, deals 450% damage 4 times out of 15 enemies and gives 3 seconds of invincibility. Nice little guardian spirit. Spirit bond. Final damage, boss damage. Nice. Weaken. Gives IED. Whenever your own direction, there's a 10% chance for a weakening spirit to possess them for 30 seconds. If you attack an enemy possessed by a weakening spirit, damage is increased by 20%. Oh, not debuff. Unity, attack, damage, critical damage, defense, status resistance, elemental resistance. Wow, super important. Third job skill. Then we have bomb punch. Bomb punch! And we have the spirit claw. Look at that. Does it look like spirit? It looks like a phantasm to me. Like this, like it's made out of plasm, ectoplasm, you know? And death mark. Ooh la la. Cover HP equal to 1% of the damage dealt by the DOT. We have our soul splitter. I think that still functions the same. Military wall of flames will be created prioritizing the location. With a boss monster with the highest HP, the enemy hit by Soul Splitter will be affected by the debuff that saps their strength. Shade instantly acquires the Flame Spirit's Blessing. Party members acquire the Flame Spirit's Blessing when they enter the Wall of Flames. Oh. We have a Flame Spirit's Blessing and you attack an enemy debuff by Soul Splitter, your final damage is increased. Oh, so you have to have both. Parties receive Soul Splitter's effects cannot receive them again for a certain period of time. Why is it pronounced bomb, but then there's womb? Oh, you want it to be boom? Boom punch? Enemies hit will resist Soul Splitter for 40 seconds, and even if they are hit by Soul Splitter again, the skill effect will not be applied. Okay. It's up to 100% based on the Soul Splitter for the enemy. If members go inside the Wall of Flames, they will acquire a Flame Spirit's Blessing for 10 seconds. And you can get it on again for another 110. Okay, so just on 2-minute cooldown. If you attack an enemy debuff by Soul Splitter, your final damage is increased by 20%. When you defeat the enemy with the Soul Splitter debuff, your experience acquired is increased by 100%. Damn, we're about to start leveling on Lucid and Will. Spirit Ward. Does not have a maximum number of guardian spirits, or will be recast. Cooldown 100 seconds. Huh. Warrior, Hero's Will, Spirit Bond, Defense Ignore, and boss damage. Evening out the stats needed. Uh-oh. Black Mage. Ba-da-bum. Deep Connection. Spirit Frenzy attack is increased and it deals 360% damage 8 times over 10 enemies. So this is supposed to be like the equivalent, quote-unquote, of like the pink Frenzy from before. Advanced Knuckle Mastery, final damage. Yeah, critical insight, critical rate, critical damage, and final damage. That's of course pretty huge in terms of rounding out the damage. Hyper, Spirit Claws, Bomb Punches, and Fox Spirits. Which those, the Fox Spirit one are just kind of like renamed-ish, I think, right? Oh, they were already called Fire Fox Spirits. Yeah, there you go. So I don't know if these hypers are going to change. 20%. Repetitions 1. Orb rate is 10%. I think that's the same. And then we have Fox God Beginning. I think this is the most different from what there already was. 3 unlocked Fox Marble's power. Fox Spirit will be enhanced with the Fox Spirit Orb for a certain period of time. The Guardian Spirits react to the turbulent Fox Marble and appear on their own to create a Spirit Ward. Spirit Incarnation, so that's a really big AoE skill that you hold down for iframe. It was very red, I believe, before, so that changed to bluish. A little bit of green, a little bit of purple, a little bit of yellow. You can hold a key down for up to 8 seconds. You're invincible during the key down. When the skill ends, the cooldown is cooldown is increased by 5 seconds for every second of the remaining key down time. So that is not too bad, but it's still a 2-minute base. I don't know, if you only use it for 2 seconds, then it only takes like 30 seconds off the cooldown, so still left with a 90-second cooldown. But general survivability for Shade is already good, so they probably don't need an insane iframe on top of everything. Hero's Oath. What was this audio again? Oh yeah, it was the Avengers theme song. I remember. So this may look a bit like a 6th job skill, but this is actually new 5th job skill. Reincarnated Fox God. It's gonna be in the background, it's gonna be hitting everything. 2-minute cooldown. Then we have the portal here. The gate, sorry. Spirit Gate. Changing probably the most, or among the most of all the skills. 60-second cooldown. Like an isekai? Yes, like an isekai. The True Spirit Claw, right, where you have the extra big smack every 6 seconds on the Spirit Claw. And the Smashing Multi-Punch. For some reason, I like the animation quite a bit. The and then a big old key blast smack at the end. Hold a key down for up to 1.8 seconds. Oh, I thought they made it 2 seconds. Okay. It's 500% damage 10 times when up to 10 enemies intermittently when the key... intermittently or continuously? When the key down ends, activate 8 shockwaves, deal 700% damage 14 times on up to 10 enemies. While using Smashing Multi-Punch, damage taken from enemy attacks, including percentage free attacks, is decreased by 50%. I think that's the same as now. When an attack hits an enemy, there is a fixed 50% chance to summon Fox Spirits. Fico changes. Yo, SFJ, thank you for biddies. I think that's biddies, right? I don't see it as a... as an alert income. Do I have to change the filter of alerts? I guess the alert systems don't know to show that. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Spirit Claw 6, the Empowerment. Fox Spirit 6, Empowerment. And the Advent of the Fox God. New effect. Definitely made the kit way more powerful. Used all of the colors. LGBTQ plus approved. Final damage on all the skills on the boost nodes. Storyline. Find your ancient spirit fox that always chooses to have the body of a 6-year-old girl with pink hair for some reason. Quest changes, storyline changes, items adjusted, and then additional potential reset system. Again, it's for Korea, so this in all likelihood not coming to GMS not until the foreseeable future. There should probably be a lot of changes that they want to make if this ever does come. So we're just looking at this to, you know, just to know about it. But it's pretty wild. Like bonus potential on Eternal is 98 mil in Legendary per roll. And you know how shitty the money is that they make over there. These are some wild prices. Even level 1 to 159 items, which would be you expect way cheaper, is only 20 mil less per roll. It's still 78 mil per roll. compared to cubes and everything and accessibility of cubes now. This is, I don't know, it's crazy. I mean, it will, I guess, really invigorate the market, the meso market, but I guess what they're just hoping is that people are just going to buy a lot more money with Maple points that they buy through NX to, quote unquote, yeah, revive the market, but these are like crazy prices. And then the tier up rates, number of resets to guarantee a tier up. Tier up rate here from rare to epic is 2.34%. And after 62 attempts, you are guaranteed one. Epic to unique, 0.98%, 152 to guarantee tier up, and unique to legendary is 0.7% chance, and or 214. So to guarantee, you know, 214 times 100 mil, which is what, 21.4 bill? Like, imagine you made a sixth of the money you do now, and a tier up is 21 bill. So that's like equivalent for us for the tier up to be like roughly around like 130 bill. Instead of what it is now, 600 mil. You know, there's a lot of other variables, but like that's pretty crazy. They add some extra coins into the daily gift reorganization. Again, for us in GMS, most likely not coming at all, so not need to, no need to worry or look into that too much. They added the quick path for dungeon, which just means you auto-complete it. It's 10,000 Maple points, but you can just auto-complete it. You don't have to do the whole thing. You can pay to win your way to the end. But wait, there's more. Because you also have separate reward bonuses of the EXP and the Soul Urda, and you can choose what to boost. If you boost everything to the max, it's 60k NX. Plus, if you do the auto path, it'd be 70k. So you basically, there'll be $70 a week. If you want to auto complete it with max bonus, $70 per week. Now, I'm old and I grew up back when I got my first allowance as a kid when I was 7 years old. I got 20 Belgian francs, which is, you know, not even collected for inflation, but which is basically €0.5 per week. That was my allowance. So you know, like, I know the Korean currency isn't quite 1-to-1 to the GMS one in terms of the NX, but usually the prices are somewhat similar when they come over. But having an autocomplete, you know, not even doing the autocomplete, but just maxing out the bonus be $60 a week, to me is a crazy amount of money. Because that's like 2.5 vac pets per month, you know? It's just crazy, but okay. I mean, it'll give you a lot of stuff, but still, yeah. In Epic Dungeon Time in certain stages, difficulties have been adjusted. Yeah, they made a bunch of it easier. A bunch of the skills do less damage from the bosses. So a little bit, the boss fights, they made them a lot more forgiving. Spending college lunch when Chaos Scrolls were released. Then there's a growth path below level 200 reorganization. Mainly renamed a lot of the quests to make it easier to find where all the quests are. So you have like main quest and side quests. Quest-related UIs have been reorganized, so you can see if it's main quest or not, if it's, you know, more necessary or if it's just slightly more optional. And you have this little yellow box to show that. I also made it so that all of the event map, sorry, not event maps, the guide maps are all visible in one, you know, just by pressing the button once, and you don't have the little arrow function here where some of them are kind of like more hidden. So it takes a little bit longer, I guess, to scroll through everything. Oh my god, Chad is hungry. There we go. Takes a little bit longer to go through everything, but as a result, you'll be able to not miss things and you'll be able to see all the things more clearly. So I think that's just to clean it up a little bit, especially if you're new and you're just going through all that content, you're not exactly sure what you're looking at. You might very easily miss that little arrow and miss the fact that, you know, there was something hidden there that you could go to, so. The labor mine area quests, yeah, there's a lot of questing for early game just to make it a little bit cleaner. Alliance stuff. Magasha area quests have been changed. This is the, yeah. Fuck, what's her name again? Something with an A probably, because that's all the names in this game. Is it Arya or something? Oh no, that's Ifya, right? See, there is an A at the end. That's like the wife of the Von Leon Duder, the Lion King. But then the biggest change, no more keys in Rudibus. Wait, where did I mention it? No more keys in Rudibus, and no more 5 normal Rudibus clears before you can CRA. Only locked behind level. Twilight Parry unrelated area quest beginning level has been changed from level 180 to 185. Oh no. They moved it even higher. Black Heaven and Heroes of Maple contest entry level has been changed to level 190. Oh. What the hell is this abomination? It's got like half Papalatus, half Stitch, and the cow. What is the cow champion again in League? It's like if Papalatus had a baby with whatever the support cow from League is. Cross Hunter 2 content quests have been added. That's timer, not pap. Really? Yeah, okay. It's more timer. Yeah, it's like a half owl head, yeah. Alistar, that's the one, yeah. Villainous Blaze reported some discomfort regarding some of the in-game illustrations implemented in the test world. Uh-oh. Are you saying they had a little bit of discomfort with it? Since there is no problem with the experience we intended to provide, even if we change these images, we have changed some of the expressions in 3 illustrations when we implemented them into the official server. We will continue to listen carefully to players' voices and strive to provide better service. Okay. And then something that people will probably like is because they changed the light bulbs and the quests, there's room for an extra logo, which is the Maple Scheduler, which will allow you to set daily and weekly tasks on your character that you can then just checkmark off when you've done all of it, so you don't upsetty spaghetti some of your content, and you can keep it a little bit more structured and straightforward in terms of what you're trying to do. Now, I think the next step would be to have this in different tabs for all of your characters, and that you can check which things you've already done on other characters for that day, because it's sometimes if you're doing multiple dailies on multiple characters, it's easy to lose track of what you've already done, or weeklies, right? I don't know if they're going to move towards that later, if this is just the first step of it, but I think this could definitely have some value for people. Starlines in shambles. There are a few people who have Maple dailies and trackers and stuff like that. I think people will probably still continue to use those if they have features that are not in here, or if some of these features are just incomplete, or malfunctioning for some reason. Well, would that ever happen? I mean, once this all gets implemented into GMS, are they going to have the extra GMS bosses in there properly, or is that all going to work properly? We'll have to see about that. Check your play status for daily, weekly boss content in the game. You can start and complete quests and teleport to maps through there, so it will speed up things and just clean it up quite a bit. That's nice. The batch start and batch complete daily quest feature has been added. Batch start or complete daily quest registered in the Maple schedule. So everything you have scheduled for the character for the day, you can just start all of it. I think regardless of like which area it is or which type of content it is, you can just start it all. And then quick character change on top of that, I think is going to be huge quality of life, like this and this together, in terms of being able to just very quickly load and switch to new character instead of logging out, going to channel select, picking a channel again, and then picking a character. Instead of that, you just switch characters. You can select the character through mouse and keyboard controls. Then enter your second password to change the character. You have to skip second password option on in the OTP settings. One true pony. The second password input step will be skipped. Okay. You think they will add the 3K fragment quest into the batch for Grandis? You mean the 3,000 monster kills for the daily? Oh yeah, right now it's weird that it's not in there, right? That it's separate. I hope they do. Yeah, I hope they do. Foggy Forest Training Center also has the buff feature now. So if you want to do BAs and tests, you can also do it with potions. I don't know if we will change our BAs that we require for certain things based on these. I don't think that would make sense, so I'm not sure if we're going to use these. But if you want to theoretically do like damage tests without having to, you know, to see if you could do hard lucid P3 without in the test version of the boss having to go all the way up there, if you know her settings and you know her HP, you can also slam it here and then see if it's a reasonable for you to, you know, expect that you can solo hard lucid, for example. Then now the V matrix, I'm really not digging the new look with all of the them being hexagons in the V matrix first of all, and now them being like perfectly aligned like this. That's gonna visually take some getting used to once that goes through. But they gave more spots, 5 more slots at level 200, and ending with 30 once you've got the whole thing built out. Again, for people who don't know, this is most likely to prep people to just allow you to equip pretty much all of the decent skills, all of the skill nodes, and also give people advanced space for extra boost nodes for when extra mastery cores come out that may include skills that we do not have boosted right now. As you know, to unlock a mastery core, you have to have all of the skills that are in the mastery core at least boosted to level 40 in the V matrix, and there are already some classes that needed to make new nodes. Like I needed to make an extra one for my Arc, for example, for the first mastery, and Cannoneer will need to at least make one for the new mastery core, the second one as well, coming later in July. And that's probably going to happen to more and more classes as we go. Although KMS has also announced that they are not going to be releasing any more mastery cores, at least for a little bit, at least for a whole update. So we are going to have some time to, you know, stock up on nodes basically. Kadena is filled. Yeah, Kadena, Hoyoung probably. There are some classes that are completely filled, so they would need some extra space. And then they added the feature that you can craft the specific trinode that you're looking for. However, that will cost you 500 fragments instead of 70. So that is quite a bit more expensive. But at 7 times the price, you're not going to get it on average for making 7 of these, trust me. Even on the characters that have like the lowest amount of variance. So if you're looking at... oh yeah, these aren't 100% accurate anymore, right? Because the Hoyoung one was redone. But you see, even for a marksman with the 7 variety, that's probably not going to happen. Maybe. But if you have like upwards of 15, 16, 14... 13, a lot of characters like this, then yeah, that's gonna be a tough sell. So 500 is definitely worth it to make your trinodes, and boom, you can immediately start sending. Genesis weapon quest gonna look a lot prettier. You got all of the quests here, which boss you need to do, whether you cleared it or not, whether you killed the crux, and whether you're going to be liberated, the quality of the weapons, etc. Just making the whole process to liberating a lot prettier. For the quests, conditions of the following quest: the acquire a Black Mage's Remnant completion condition has been changed to defeat the Genesis egg. Oh yeah, you no longer have to get the drop either. So as long as someone opens that damn thing and you're there, even if you crash right after and you didn't loot the item, it still counts. So that's good. For the Lucid Liberation mission conditions, to defeat Lucid while using only 50 Challenger Elixirs conditions have been changed to defeat Lucid while using only 50 consumable items. For the people who aren't yet at that point, basically, as soon as you entered Lucid, you would get 50 potions, and you could only use those specific potions. for healing during the Hard Lucid challenge. But it's pretty annoying because you don't get them outside, so you have to wait until you're in, and then once you're in, you have to add them to like your auto HP, or you have to add them to your hotkey, and then you can already start getting hit by stuff. So you know, you lose your repositioning advantage in the beginning to get to the middle of the boss fight without there being any golems. So it's a little annoying. Yeah, and you can't use drop coupons. Yeah, so you want to use a drop coupon and a swap, you know, small wealth acquisition potion before you go into the boss fight. Otherwise, you can't use it on the box. I hope that they don't mention it here, but I don't know why they don't ban the restriction for the box once the boss fight is actually over. That's still a weird thing. Spell Trace Fever Time, cash items. They were talking about the sets, about the boxes. A single jobs outfit plus adventure hair coupon for 13.5. For Cygnus 60.5, hero 13.5. 7 a Cygnus Night package voucher plus Cygnus Night title voucher for $100. 6 hero package plus hero title voucher for $70, and 6 hero and 7 Cygnus Night, all of it combined, and 2 title vouchers for $150. This story is not over. Wait, why is this in English? Titles are 30% damage to normal monsters, 40 additional EXP, 30 weapon magic attack for 30 days. For the Cygnus title, 40% additional experience. God, that's for a whole month as well. More pay to win, I guess. And then the hero title, 30% boss, 30% ID, 30 weapon magic attack, and that's the stats for 30 days. Bonus potential cubes gone. Boss improvements. You will no longer... Items will no longer drop on platforms that can be used in the Epic Dungeon High Mountain boss battle maps. Wait, you can... There are items that drop in the high mount. Wait, am I missing something? I didn't know there were any items that dropped there in the first place. I mean, there's like the summon with the extra points from Mithrala, but... It's like in the middle down, Zycor. Event tickets. For Pierre, so old CRA, the old tree key item has been removed for the entry conditions. And you no longer have to do 5 entry... Oh yeah, I already mentioned that. Some skill changes to trigger with Soliana's Dawn form. So Soliana's has 2 forms, right? Kind of like an empowerment, final attack type extra damage when you're hitting if you're doing a more active mobbing, or more the form of the summon, where it's just the big orbs that are floating around if you're doing a more passive mobbing. So I guess that first form, or yeah, that first form that I just mentioned wasn't activating on as many things as it should. Developers will confirm that if Solianus was used in combination with certain skills, hunting would continue without taking any action. Solianus is a skill that was implemented with the intention of improving jobs' hunting performance and convenience. Providing additional convenience only to certain jobs was not in line with our intention. We have changed it so that Solianus no longer interacts with automatic activation skills or installed summon attacks. So that you basically, if you summon Solianus and you have a few other summons, that they can just trigger each other and then you just absolutely do nothing except jump around the map and loot. That was what ended up happening with some classes, which is not what they wanted. It has been improved so that certain jobs' gauges now display detailed values when hovering over, like Luminous, Kaiser, and Arc. Okay. Angelic Buster fixed the issue where Mascot's familiar explosion damage was not enhanced by the Hexa boost score. Oh, so is that not enhanced right now then? Mascot Familiar's continuous attack damage has been decreased, and Mascot Familiar explosion damage decreased. Oh, okay, yeah, they wanted the damage to come from a different point of view, but they buffed the skills originally because they didn't know that this wasn't happening, so they're just readjusting where the damage comes from. It should end up being the same damage otherwise. 6 job advancement quests have been improved. I believe the EXP that you need was cut down by 40%? No, 80%. So instead of a total of 50 bill, only 10 bill. So that's greatly speeding up that whole process of getting into 6th job really quickly too. Much faster than 5th job was improved, and by how much. So it's going to be way faster to unlock a bunch of 6 jobs. The weekly request has been changed from 12 to 20 basic energy cores. Wait. Weekly gets reward for consistent requests. Reward has been changed from 12 to 20 basic energy cores rank A. So just in total... So in total, instead of getting 20... You're getting 28 then or something? Oh, the following Haven weekly quests can no longer be completed. Oh, so they took some of the bad ones out? Items. We're using mysterious monster eggs. A warning message will now be displayed if you have fully registered monster collection. Because so many people have the entire monster collection ready. I don't know about you guys, but... Oh, well, I was asking about the chat today. I feel like I'm pretty far with my monster collection. 822. I'm 456 monsters shy, and a lot of those are extremely difficult. That is, you get 20 for the first 4, no extra 1 to get the 20. Gotcha, you don't have to do that last one for the extra 8. It'll just be included in the first 4. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. They keep adding, yeah, and they keep adding as well, so... But I mean, if you already have the monster blooms, then you're gonna use them, right? You're not gonna be like, oh no, I already have full. I guess I won't use them then. Unless they have more time available on them? I don't know. They also changed between where we are and between here in Korea. They also changed the rate with which you can add bosses and elites. They increased that quite a bit. Just improve so the characters with the hyper burning effect applied can now use Typhoon growth potions, maximum growth potions, and transcendent growth potions. Again, please use these very, very sparingly, okay? We are getting way more potions, yes. And it seems like it's way more valuable to use it on the hyper burn because you're getting triple the levels. But remember, the value of these potions only equals to the amount of time they save you, okay? That is what you want to know. How much time is being saved by using the potion on the character you're using them on. Don't just use them because number go up gooder. Because number is already going to go up by 3x every time you get a regular level as well. The growth potions are just like a burn, a way of speeding things up. Smashing them together might seem like a great idea, but it might not be for your account, for what you're aiming for, and which character and how many characters you're trying to advance at the same time. Hyperburn is a very long event, so if you play regularly and you start at the beginning of the event, you're never going to struggle to get the character done to that level. Getting it there faster is not necessarily going to help your account, but getting it there and then getting another character also further and faster with the growth potions is going to help your overall account in the long term more, right? Possibly. Just keep that into account that it's not objectively just always better because double. This proven only applies to items acquired from events that start after the June 20th, so you won't be able to, you know, stock up a whole bunch of potions and then slam them all later as a loophole. I guess because I said Typhoon, maximum growth, and transcendent, so I guess they can't use the Legion ones, Legion shop ones for the lower level. NPC, so the flag race exit map you can now immediately retry through Programmer Simon. That's nice. I mean, it's only one lap though, yeah. Light trackers are no longer activated in the Lachaline hideout map. Pet Android transparency. Oh yeah, you can set transparency for your own and other people's androids. Character select windows. Burning designation pop-up button has been changed. Because it just said yes before, or... Oh yeah, it said cancel. Instead of... Now it says no. And then they added in the character presets... the You can now set a shortcut key preset. And also you can set no selection if you don't want to switch your links, for example, or, well, mostly your links, because that's the only one that costs money, right? All the other ones you can just set in, because even if it does switch, you can just switch back after. Skill macro UI has been improved. You can now actually move skills around, which I don't know if you've tried to move things in a skill macro before. It's really difficult to get skills out of there. Somehow we got that in GMS already, the Android thing. No, the Android thing we don't have. Other people's Androids are still 100% visible. You will always fully see other people's Androids, even like during boss fights. There's no option to reduce that. We have that for familiars. That might be what you're maybe confusing it with. If you look at the effects and everything, it's not there. You haven't done party bossing in ages? Oh, that might be it. Yeah, it is quite a lot to see everyone's androids. That was kind of a problem for me as well with old MapleStories, where sometimes you saw a whole bunch of people and you didn't know if there was just like 3 people with familiars and pets and effects and all of that stuff, or if there were actually like 15 people standing there. It was hard to tell. Then we have the Maple Guide UI improvements. In Maple Guide UI. Oh, the quick teleport, yeah. But the quick teleport does not function if you end a mouse drag. Amazing, right? And then this is the event list UI improved. So you can see more clearly which events are already ongoing, which are coming soon. So that's a bit cleaner. This will probably not make it to GMS, so you don't have to worry about this. But this is like a new captcha where you have to like follow a twirling box and you have to like keep your icon inside of the box. I don't know. This is some bullshit ass bullshit, but okay. What up, Shay? Makore? Okay, and these are just some skill fixes. These are typically very, very tiny. Quest fixes, item fixes, monster fixes. Fix an issue in easy calling where Quanqi, the bird, was not aggroed by certain summons. Oh. Okay. Maps, UI, these are all like small changes usually. Alleviate an issue where sometimes down jumping did not function properly. Imagine KMS actually having fixed down jumping right now, and in a mere 6 months, we could be looking at proper down jumping functionality. Carlos tests are free? Free? Are they? Is that here under the... But that's before this update already, right? That's not with this update? Oh, speaking of which, we don't have anything like that scheduled for tomorrow, right? That's for Saturday. Yeah, I do have marksman bosses and hero bosses maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, we'll work around that. The down jump? Oh, yeah, I see. I mean, I think I've died at least... It was way in the beginning, but I failed out at least one test because of the down jump not working. And then, of course, there's a regular hyperburn up to 260. New characters or existing characters to 258. Zeros must have completed chapter 2. And a secondary hyperburn, as you might have already heard, for either a new shade or Aran or an existing shader Aran level 200 to 258. So 2 hyperburns. One of those limited to Shade or Aran. Per Maple ID. And the rewards are going to be slightly different again. Character creation. Regular worlds rewards and burning world rewards. Okay, don't care, don't care, don't care. Where's reboot? Huh? Wait, where the reboot rewards? Wait, am I missing? Oh my god, I can't level both with dailies and aggressively downvoting. Any suggestions to play the game? Wild, yeah. Oh my god, I'm not getting 2 free level 260s within 1 season? Hyperburn becoming a growth support rewards. You can receive the character creation rewards on both newly created hyperburning characters and existing characters designated as hyperburning. However, if you designate an existing character as hyperburning, you will not receive previous level rewards. You only receive rewards for the levels you reach after you begin the event. For all the stuff past level 200, yeah. So it seems like for 230 you have the ring here. But it says regular world rewards and burning world rewards. Where are the... Not applied in Reboot World. I think just, well, this is just a regular thing, right? The snail burning set. I think they're doing the same potential as the current one. So the 633 potential, 15 star limited time Fafnir weapon. I think with the same, yeah, the 6 attack, 3% damage for crit rate. 90 days, Eternal Flame title voucher and Eternal Flame ring voucher. And then symbols, I'm guessing when they say here regular worlds, that includes reboot, I'm guessing, right? So what is it, level 7 symbol and 100 nodes, level 7 symbol and 100 nodes, level 7 symbol and Absolab slash Dominator box. Level 7 symbol and 100 nodes, level 7 symbol and the hyper burning outfit and 100 nodes, and then here we get, yeah, the experience nodes, level 7 symbol, shocker, 150 symbol vouchers. Again, sounds like a whole lot, but it's not that crazy. That's just to make sure that you can keep up with your arcane power when you're leveling super quickly and you can actually keep killing the monsters around your level, right? So you don't feel discouraged, like your damage just drops like a brick once you start getting into 230, 235, 240. Infinite Flame title voucher to boost that EXP. More EXP nodes to boost those skill nodes at this point, because they're expecting your boost nodes to already be decent level at this point. Blah blah blah. 150 symbols, more EXP nodes, 150 symbols, and then Hyper Burning Metal and 100 Sacred Symbol voucher at level 260. And the title, they don't have the details for the title. But yeah, you can Google that one if you want. There's like some bonus EXP. The first one has extra Star Force on it. The second one has extra Arcane Power on it, so that you can more easily keep up with the Arcane Power as well on top of everything. Terra Blink. You guys remember what that is? It's going on right now to get those hypers from 0 to 200 super fast. Oh, so one is going to be called Hyper Burning and the other one is going to be called Flowers Blooming in the Moonlight Hyper Burning. So specifically a different name, okay. Both will be able to Terra Blink. You have about 2 months for that. Okay. Terra Blink World in a Hat. And then you get those little rewards in there. just like now. And then item burning. What is that? The challenger's equipment that grows together with your level as you clear missions. Where the challenger's equipment enjoy an even hotter hyper burning. Wait, what is this? Level 200 or higher, a character that was created. Okay. So once you pass level 200, to complete the quest, you can select the item burning event. After completing the quest, you will receive the 8 Challenger's equipment pieces. The Challenger equipment stats will match the job of the character participating. The Challenger equipment consists of a total of 8 equips: hat, top, bot, glove, shoes, cape, shoulder, and weapon. So full-on Absolab? Well, you're gonna get Absolab overall? Oh no. Oh no, top, bot, and hat. They're actually giving you CRA, I hope, yeah. You have item burning missions. Oh yeah, we saw this before. Stage 1. Target level 200 solos Chaos Zaku. Fuck that. I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. Growth details, flame stat tiers increase, skull enhancement values increase. 210 solo sea vellum. It's like pretty early. 220 solo sea pep for new people. 225 solo normal lotus. 230 solo slime. 260 solo easy lucid. Okay, and then that's like a huge... These bosses are pretty close together. Why is there a 30 level dip between these? 100 soul Urda fragments. Level 5 Cernium symbol. Wow, that's a nice reward to be able to... Just for an easy lucid solo. That's good value. But no specific value here on how good the stats will get with you, I guess. Flame stat tiers increased. Additional potential revealed. Star Force increased to 17 stars. Potential tier increased to unique. Star Force increased to 18 stars. That does make it pretty free to get all this stuff. Damn. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's even easier to finish the hyperburn all the way up to 260, I'm guessing. With that. And then we have Burning World. So that's, again, for people who don't know, Burning World is going together always in the summer and the winter. And you can basically get a huge buff there for leveling characters. And up to 5 characters, you'll be able to move away from the world to and transfer it to another world when the event is over, but only to non-reboot worlds, so interactive worlds. So not to any of the heroic worlds. So for us, if you're playing on Heroic World, there is very limited value to this. These are all the base bonus stats that you get during the Burning World, and you get like very similar rewards to Hyperburn characters. Usually have some mega burns as well. Excuse me. Reboot World, and then this happens a lot in KMS, but we never get this in GMS, so don't expect this for our Heroic Worlds. That you get basically 2 mega burning boosters as a kind of a compensation for not being able to do Burning World and leap a whole bunch of characters over, but still build your Legion out. This is, we never get this on GMS, so don't... Oh, we did this time? Really? Is that this? Isn't that just 1 Terra booster? Wait. Mega character burners. Oh no, this is Oh, we did get these. I wonder if that's the first, if that's a one and done though. I don't know if we're for sure getting these. In the past, we've never gotten these. I wonder if that's a localization 3.0 thing that they are that they're porting that over, and I don't even know if it's 100%. Purposefully, but so I guess yeah, maybe we will get them. Maybe I spoke out of turn there a little bit. You have to excuse me because with my where my account is at, a mega burn is I mean even terra burns I throw away, you know, flex. But so like mega burns is just not something that is useful for me at this time with my account. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Event participation on World Leap, so that's basically moving the characters around at the end of the world of the Burning World event after the summer. 1 page in memory. Let's listen to this. The baby is sweeping. Is that Will? Yeah. Or it's Matt. I don't know. It's Matt's icon. Book of the Forgotten Festival. So this is like the actual event. Oh yeah, we hadn't even seen this yet. This is like the actual overarching event. Holy mo! I love me some stacks of 100 Black Flames, dude. 10 EXP, 100 normal, 10 EXP, 100 normal, 10 EXP, 100 normal. Selectors. Oh, I'm glad I'm gonna be done with most of my 260s. Probably after this event, so I'm not going to be needing many Magnificent Potions anymore, so I'm glad that they're like replacing some of the Magnificents for the... Not Supreme, what are those things called again? Ultra Turbo Growth Potions? Whatever the name is. Transcendent? Yeah, I think that's Transcendent, right? A lot of stuff, but they put it in a book so that you can have multiple pages, so that's kind of cute. Lore, yeah. Once a day when you log in, you can just do the investigation, and then you receive 3 triple EXP coupons half hour, 5 lavender scented candles, and 5 jasmine scented candles. And you can do that up to 5 times a week. And you complete up to 35 times in the event period. So 35 times you'll get an hour and a half of triple EXP. So that's... what, like 50 hours? A little bit over 50 hours of triple EXP in this event? Just from that. So they took those potions away from the login rewards, but they just added them to like the basic on top of it for up to 5 times a week. Okay. And then you have... yeah, the 3k that you can spend. So they have 30-day prepared spirit pendant, honor medals, blah blah blah, maximum growth pot. Is it both one maximum growth pot? Yeah, both one maximum growth pot, yeah. There's some 2 Soul Urda. When are gonna start adding fragments in here though? What is this one? Number 7 fucking 532? Selective Commander Android voucher. Ooh, okay. Karma Master Cubes. And the selectors are 300/60. Okay. And there's what, 7 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 420. 420 Sacket. 420 Sacred Duders Extra. Okay. Let me check my G-skill timer. I'm kind of using this as well to get all my G-skills reset on all my characters to make sure that I can run them, you know? And we get all the stuff done, so... This is summer KMS patch. Yes, first update of the summer KMS. Of Milestone. Complete in-depth investigation up to 3 times per week by defeating monsters up to 21 total times over the event. Kill 2,000 monsters, very similar to now. And then you'll have Aswan Shamanus Shaman. Oh, Aswan Shamanus Blessing. We have it Aswan with a Z, I think, right? So we are bringing that back a little bit. So this is the big skill up to level 6 again. So those last 2 levels are probably going to be insanely expensive. But the candle levels are also going up to 6 now. So the cost might be quite different. Once per week per ID, you can buy 10 jasmine scented candles or 10 lavender candles by paying 9,900 maple points each. I think he means each per 10, right? Not per candle. Because that would be $100. I think that's just a phrasing thing. And at level 6 you get level 6, not level 6. Level 6 you get 30 weapon magic attack, 40 weapon, 60 all stat, 40 ID, 30% buff duration, 30% crit rate, 40% damage normal monsters, 60% arcane power and 60 arcane power and 15% experience acquired. KMS Reg isn't down bad because the fragments are castratable. They need energy. Yeah, that's why we see the energy and rewards where we're thinking like, what the hell? Why do we need those? The sets of Medusa's Blessing skill. Medusa. I wonder where they got that name. Are as follows. 100% increase Soul Urda energy acquired when defeating monsters. 100% chance to register monsters. 100% increase in experience acquired from Pollo Frito and Especia portals. 50% increase in experience from Monster Park and Monster Park Extreme. 50% increase in experience acquired and 10 additional symbols from completing Arcane River daily quests at level 6. And a 50% increase in experience and 6 additional symbols from completing Grandest daily quests. Damn, 6? This level 6 might actually be worth it then. Up to 6 additional symbols per area per day. Probably the same limitation as now, that you can only activate that once per account per day. But I mean, instead of getting 10 symbols, getting 16. That's a huge increase. That's about a 60% increase actually. If you grab out your calculators and put in the numbers, I think you'll find it's very close. You know, rounded of course. And it's 1, 3, 6, 10, 20, 25. Yeah, it is. So the first 3 levels cost the same as the 4th level by itself. So it definitely will pay off to get some level 3s in there, unless you know specifically exactly what you need for your account. Spirit's Memories. Is that the kill monsters for a high level? Oh no, it's kind of like a mini game. Oh, that's where you make the shapes or something, right? 8 players will be matched up across world through party play to play the game for 3 minutes. You can acquire up to 3,000 Spirit Memories per week per Maple ID, and you can receive them as EXP tickets through the book. Ooh. Difficulty hard, acquire score 40. Bonus score. The longer you survive, the more Spirit Memories you will receive as a bonus score. Okay, but if the bonus score goes up to like 1,000 and the base score only goes up from 2 to 40, is it ever worth doing the harder mode? Don't you want to do the easiest mode to try to finish it as... No, wait, huh? The longer you survive, the more... Yeah, okay. Here we begin after matching is complete. During the match, shield boxes will appear at random locations. When you acquire one, a shield will be created that blocks one attack. Lasers cannot be blocked by a shield. I need a visual on this. Does everyone have a visual on this? During the match, Spirit Memories will appear in random locations. When you acquire them, you will acquire points for your score. You can move by using the up, down, left arrow keys on the keyboard. If you die first, you can watch other users. Nice. Through the space key or exit by pressing the exit button. Oh, all of them have just different difficulty, right? Okay. So you will get this multiple times, and then the bonus score afterwards. But you can only get up to 3,000. You can acquire up to 3,000 Spirit Memories, but I think that means you get 1 memory per 1 point here, right? It doesn't mention that here at all, but... Because you have a score, and you have Spirit Memories, and you have EXP. You have 3 different currencies here. I don't know why they do that. I feel like it's a little Why not just make them floating EXP tickets? You know, make it a little bit more straightforward, but... I guess the lore. Von Leon's swordsmanship. Ooh la. Is this the kill monsters near your level kind of skill? Yeah. Wow, look at him. Coming out in full force. Smacking the map. With his little UI. Kill 300 monsters. Gain a large amount of EXP. Cool, cool, cool. Secret record recovery. Oh. And it is will, indeed. In-depth investigation. You can enter the secret room if you have participated at least one time in the Book of Record Festival's in-depth investigation for the week and have received the festival records. And this is a... Oh, this is a Punch King. Just hit a giant book. Okay. And I get a big chunkus of EXP. One time per week per account. Per world. Okay. When you exit, you receive secret records based on your score. Can be acquired one time per week per Maple ID. Uh-huh. Alright, and Festival Record Cultivation Center. What is this? That's the shops. Okay. Anything crazy? 150 up to 20 droplets. No, it's pretty straightforward. Limit of 5. This is all very standard. 200 event ring only cubes. I think that's what we have now, right? Up to 3 legendary scrolls. Up to 4 karma unique scrolls. Up to 4 karma epic additional potential scrolls. So that's not for us. To 10 selective karma special heart scroll vouchers. Okay. Growth. VIP buffs unlimited again. Okay, nice. Mysterious monster bloom 3 per week. 200 each. They're a bit pricey, but I guess, yeah, if there's not much else you want to buy, then it's okay. Fatigue potions, bags. Selective arcane symbol vouchers. Okay, so they've piled together the symbol vouchers now. No more cheaper, middle, and more expensive ones, but just the base ones. I think across the board that's better because most of the time people are using them on the higher level ones anyway. So that's on average probably a discount. You can buy up to 500 in total of all of them. So that's probably a bit of a decrease, right? Because I think up to now it's 100 of each and there's 6, but it's pretty similar. Up to 400 nodes, that's got to be more than now, and up to 30 EXP nodes, and they're down to 650, I think, instead of 700, right? So they're bringing them down just a little bit. Special medals of honor, chaos circulators up to 20, black circulators up to 10. Legendary circulators up to 3. And then golden strawberry farm ticket, 200 coins, 5 limit per week. So you'll be able to get a bunch of EXP on low level characters with that. Extreme growth potions up to 70 coins up to 200 that you can buy. And 2 maximum growth potions limit, but they're 10,000 coins each. So I was gonna say there should be some extra maximum growth potions in here somewhere, so we found them. They're in the store. 10k is pricey though, but I mean if you compare it to like a 40 slot recipe bag, 10 of those, I mean that's not too bad. But yeah, you're probably gonna be saving quite a bit on a bunch of characters. Spigella Golden Strawberry Farm. 15 minutes to defeat 1,000 golden strawberries and acquire experience. Okay. Secret Record Cultivation Center. Wait. Okay, so this is just a different shop, right? Yeah. This is the weekly coin shop, I guess. Oh, no. This is the, oh, what is... It's kind of like the special shop with, for the more weekly currency for the in-depth research one. Select the VIP vouchers for 5 coins, triple EXP, 15, 2 a day. Cube vouchers, droplets up to 50 each. So again, yeah, what is it? 70, 140 total droplets you can get. That's barely more than 1 armor. Flames, 5, 10, 20, up to 100 powerful, up to 200 eternal, up to 500 black flames. That's a lot more than now as well, right? Damn. Up to 30 chaos and black circulators. Remember, these things seem like pretty useless now, but once we have... You try to min-max your 2 or 3 inner abilities, these are going to be much more in demand, these items. And then symbols, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. Up to 250 Cernium symbols. 150 Arcus. 120 Odium, 70 Shangri-La, 40 Arteria, 25 Carcion. That's still quite a bit, though. 150 Arcus. That's over 2 weeks worth of symbols to progress. Yeah, it's pricey, though. That's 1,500 of these coins, but you have to choose either you want that or you want... Well, like 7 black flames? 7 T black flames. Yeah. 75 black flames. Yeah, probably take 75 black flames. Because you're not going to get 75 black flames worth in 2 weeks worth of dailies. Or in 2 weeks worth of drops of anything, so. But again, you know, up to the individual. Advanced Secret Records. Karma Abyss Rebirth Flame for 1 coin, limit of 300. Soul Urda, 10 coins, limit of 10. And Mugong's Soul Shard, 10 coins, limit of 20. Limit of 300 for the Karma Abyss Rebirth Flame. What did these guys do exactly? Okay, Control F is what I pressed, thank you. Okay, it just says the name, and then it says the description here, and then it doesn't have the description here. What is different between the Karma Abyss ones again? It's got like higher... I saw it on the last one, on one of the Thespian notes, I believe. Oh, to your 5 to 7? Yeah, but we don't know how it's distributed, right? Do we know... oh, hang on. No, we do know, because they... Don't they have it on the Korean website? Do they have the... Oh, this is the whole website? Here, Godzilla Defense Force. What the fuck? Yeah, it's with the bonus points. Know that it's with the book special shop here. What did it say? Over 2,000 points, you get the secret records. Up to, I think it was 2150, but oh, 2050. Yeah, up to 2050. But you'll have 8 weeks, right? So you can, if you max out completely, you can get up to 800. I can math. 400. So you would be able to buy all of those. You get 300 of like turbo black flames, which would be nuts. But yeah, that's going to be for the elite of the elite of the elite people. Because getting over 2,000 points is going to be fucking crazy. Okay, I don't remember the exact details, but I feel like we've read it before on another piece where they have, wait, maybe I could just Google it. Hang on. Karma Abyss Rebirth. Karma Abyss Rebirth. Flamethrower. Boobin. No, I don't think they... Ugh, why is it always anime characters with giant boobs? Karma Abyss? What is that? Some of you degenerates in the chat know what that is. No, they don't have it here. But yeah, I believe it was the lower tier flame went up, so only 5 to 7 instead of 4 to 7. But I haven't seen anywhere the exact percentages of the tiers, if that changes significantly compared to regular black flames. Then we have the Mezzo Shop with a whole bunch of cool items. We'll take good cat of you riding. We'll take good cat of you. Like we'll take good care of you with a cat? Nice, and then scrolling makes things... zooming in makes things smaller, okay. Oh god, the body pillow chairs. A lot of body pillow chairs. This is Newbie's event right here. Wait, you have a display case? Display trophy case kind of thing? What is that one? Wood display case. Wood display case? No, it's a wooden display case. A wood display case would be a display case where you display wood. But it's a display case made out of wood, so it's a wooden display case. All items in this section are limited. But what can you put in? What are those items? What? They're just like orbs or something. Is that what's showing up here? Are these orbs? Ornaments? Complete the in-memory the path of the record, deliver a quest, complete the Book of the Forgotten Festival basic investigation 20 times, survive in spirit memories for 5,000 seconds, participate in a secret record recovery 4 times, reach the hidden summit and behind the dimensional library, listen to the origin of record Thales request. Gives you exclusive ornaments up to 5, and then you can put them in the beautiful book display case in memory chair. Okay. And then remaster events. Oh my god. The burn, the burn, the burn. The big old burn. Spare burn. New Aran gifts. All Aran gifts. Oh my god, what do they get? Just like random boost items. Oh, there's probably like Magnificent Potion there as well, right? Nodes, vouchers, EXP coupons, tickets, nodes, vouchers. Oh my god, so much stuff. 3 event ring voucher, Meister cubes for event ring. Excuse me, unique emblem box. Ooh, that's always good value. I got that on a character. So this is gonna be for new, for new Arans. Then that might be worth creating a new character over if you wanna take the character seriously at some point. A secondary emblem is really nice. Especially if it's going to take a while for you to get the Sarin and get the Sarin emblem, so you can just roll on glowing cubes on the side without having to, you know, potentially roll over existing potential. It's really hard to get the 3-line useful, but it's really easy to get the 2-line useful, so being able to roll over that with the secondary emblem is a really nice thing to be able to do. The title, 15 offset, 15 attack, 10 boss, 10 IED, 750 HP MP, 10% additional EXP, 30 Star Force, 30 arcane power for 30 days. Very nice. Regular, well, bonus EXP, selective box, and then Shade has probably very similar things. Oh, all Aran gifts. Petite Maha pet package, a title, feather voucher, ice flower riding permanent mount, a chair, Aran unit damage skin, Aran crest voucher, memories Aran set voucher, Rian custom background voucher. Ooh. Oh, I used this one on my Lara. It's a pretty nice hair ornament. You got the chairs. Damaged skin. Ooh, I kind of like the Shade one. I'm not sure about this ice thing for the Aran. It looks a little big. That's what she said. Although the flame one on the Shade, the spooky green flames, I kind of like this. I might want this on my fire poison or something. Like the poisonous green flames. That looks kind of cool. Oh, they're not action though, so they're not moving, sadly. And then we have the rings. Okay. Outfits. Okay, okay. Looks pretty good. Oh, this zooms in accordingly. Petite Maha pet package. Yeah, we went over those. Complete all of the attendance checks. You can enter a button in the flowers blooming. Scroll to enter for a chance to win the Aran Remaster Celebration official goods. After the event ends, 2,000 players will each win the Aran and Shade storybooks, a total of 4,000 winners. If you did everything. Wow. And they got like original art and stuff. That'd be a really cool thing. Oh man. Oh, they must have extra of these. I hope I got like some Bean Brigade privilege to get one of those. That would be cool. And then the Shade gifts. Oh boy, it's probably exactly the same for new Shades, I imagine, as the Aran one. Yeah, I don't see anything different here. And then same quote-unquote items, but then slightly differently stylized, the other side of the box that we just saw. So we don't have to go over all of that again. Secret record recovery ranking event. What is this? You can select. After you have finished secret record recovery battle, you can register for the ranking by talking to Will. Only characters who have a score of 100 or more will be registered in the ranking and will be registered in the order of highest to lowest score. You can check your ranking through the Tobin Hair Champion. Ranking awards will be given to Aran and Shade characters with the highest ranking respectively. Ranking 1, 10 million Maple Point voucher. That's a lot of Maple Points. Even to me, and I've had millions before. Rank 2 to 4, 3 million, and rank 5 through 10, 1 million Maple Point voucher. God damn. I mean, in terms of how much money you will be making, that could be worth for people. I don't know if this is going to copy over for us. Typically, these kind of like giant prize ranking things, again, from KMS to GMS, they tend not to translate one-to-one. But if they even remotely did, that would be kind of wild. Characters deleted get removed from the ranking. Okay. These are millions that they're giving away. And for each Aran and Shade with the highest rankings respectively. And then Gold Wrenchy's secret safe with some amazing rewards, I'm guessing. That one person gets to get. What is that key? Golden safe hat, diamond safe hat voucher. Gold Richie mask voucher, okay. Regular words, the smallest 60 numbers. Usually this number is made way lower for us in GMS. 250 special medals of honor, 50 extreme growth potions, 200 black flames, 10 magnificent Vihela souls, 5 selective symbol vouchers, or in Reboot World 15 Inkwell coins. Tuesday 5 selective Soul Urda / Soul Urda fragment vouchers, and Wednesday 15 Inkwell coins. The selective one is 1 soul Urda or 30 fragments. And the symbol selectors are 500/100. Okay. And the inkwell coin is... How much is that? Are we supposed to see what it is? I thought is it 100 mil? 200 mil? I think it's 200 mil, right? So like 15 of them is 3 bill? I believe. See, 100 million has 8 zeros. So it would be a unit that they look into 2 because they divide the numbers by 4. Or the zeros by groups of 4. And then the diamond one has all of the Vacpets outfits, labels, rings. Yeah. What are those keys though? Mr. Pickle's Master Key. What is that? Mr. Pickle's Master Key can only be used until the end of the event period. All other rewards will expire in 30 days. Mr. Pickle's Master Key can be used to acquire the reward for a round if it is used during a round with your desired diamond safe reward. Even if you won with Mr. Pickle's Master Key, you cannot receive it after the participation duration passes. Well, you could just pick the key and then just guarantee yourself the reward if you win that one. So you can guarantee yourself, what is it, a 22 Star Force scroll for level 200, so you can't even use it on Eternal. Lame. Galaxy unit damage skin. Okay, that one looks pretty cool. Star Force stage. So this is like the Guild Castle enhancement stage, but for everyone. You can just go in there and Star Force. And I believe people can just send you money if you run out. People can use limited emotes. You have to pay 2 billion mesos to go up to the stage for 30 minutes. Through Meso sponsorship feature, the players watching can sponsor Meso to the player on stage to make them make horrible decisions and blow up all their gear. Meso sponsorship can range from 10 million to 10 billion Meso at a time. The sponsored Meso will be registered on the character that is enhancing items. Additional Mesos after a 5% fee is deducted because, you know, they've got to take their cut. Is it going to be in Reboot? I highly, highly doubt this, because that would be trading. I thought there was already a Star Force stage. I thought that was just going to flex on the Da Vinci stream, right? Sponsor my Gamba? Yeah. The amount of people just booming their shit, because people just like send the money to other people to boom their stuff. And then they don't click it and they just go away and they take the money and run. But they were already experimenting with this with the MapleStory official stream. Sunny Sundays! Shining Star Force. Okay. Training EXP boosts. Another training XP boost. 10 VIP boosters, 1 Soul Urda, 50% discount on abilities, and 5x Magnificent Soul, and 50% off on spell trays. That's a pretty big Sunday, too. Just slam all of that together. Alright. Well, looks like a huge and solid event, but from everything I heard, people not super happy, and that might be an understatement, about the Shade and Aran reworks. So that might put kind of a gloom, kind of like a negative mist over over all of these changes and all over all these things that are going on. But yeah, so this is what we can roughly expect in about 6 months, excluding things that I mentioned where we will most likely not get them because, you know, KMS and GMS are not exactly the same. And there might be other things in between there where we get more detailed information within like localization 3.0 where Inkwell and Who's the other dude? Inkwell and who's this sidekick again? Who's this guy? This Inkwell. This is Dr. Respect. What is Mr. Super Respectful? What is his name again? Ling? Dr. Ling? I think it's Dr. Ling, right? Yo, that's very hardy. Holy shit. Dr. Lim, close enough. Where they maybe already tell us as well that they are going to be going into a slightly different direction, you know, in the upcoming time. We'll keep our eyes open for communications in that regard, in that angle. But for now, this is what Korea is playing with this week, and what most likely will be the outline of our huge event for the upcoming winter. So we can expect that somewhere, you know, late November, December, January, around that time. All right. Well, beautiful music. Thanks for checking it out together with me. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.